Hi everyone, welcome to this channel and this new video. In today's video, we are going to discuss how to write fast. But before we get into all that, if you don't know me and if you are new on this channel, I am Jyotishri. I'm a freelance content writer and a social media manager. And if you want to learn more about freelancing, content writing or social media, consider subscribing to this channel. This video is for content writers who are trying to fasten up their writing process or the thinking process. All content writers want to write fast. We want to finish our work as soon as possible and have a lot of time for ourselves, but it's very difficult. It's easier said than done, but there are a few things that can help you speed up your writing process. That's what I'm going to discuss today. So the very first thing that I'd like to start with is niche down. People usually do not connect niching down with fastening your writing speed, but it automatically happens. When you niche down, you become an expert of a certain subject. Now, when you are writing on that subject or anything related each and every day, then there are things that you already know. Let's say you have to explain something, and when you already have that knowledge, you can explain without doing much research. Now, when these things happen, your writing automatically becomes faster. So niching down is a great way to write things fast, to bring your expertise to the table and making things easier for yourself. Now, if you are just starting out, you might not be able to niche down because you don't even know which are the subjects that really interest you, which are the things that are profitable and niching down will be beneficial for you or not. So in these cases, there are other things that can help you speed up your writing. Which brings me to the second thing is use speech to text. Now this is something that I discovered much after I started my writing journey, and it is such a savior. Now if you are already a content writer, you already know that we don't feel like writing all the time, we don't feel like typing all the time, and that's when this comes in handy. Now the one that I use is called speechnotes.co, and I use it all the time whenever I'm not feeling like typing. Let's say there are days when I have a lot of work and I have to finish. Sometimes I start with writing but end with using this tool, and this really helps me complete my work on time, meet the deadlines and submit the work that I am supposed to. If you have not used this tool already, go ahead and start doing it, and trust me, your writing speed will improve like crazy. The next tip I have for you is don't edit while you write. Now there are a lot of people, or I would say most of us, use Grammarly for grammar checking our work, and many people use Grammarly to write, or many people have that extension. So Grammarly is always there, always active when you are writing, and it keeps highlighting all the errors or mistakes that you are making, which might seem good, but it might slow down your writing process. So what I suggest is you turn off the Grammarly thing when you are writing. Maybe you are using Google Docs to write, or maybe you are using Microsoft Word to write. So turn the Grammarly extension off and complete your writing first. When you are done with the draft or the entire piece, then you can go on Grammarly and check the entire thing. That will I feel that will fasten your writing speed a lot. The next one is research well and prepare an outline before you start writing. Preparing an outline works so well. If you have not done it, you'll not understand, but once you start doing it, you'll know how effective it is. When you know what are the things that you want to cover in a blog you are writing or in any article or social media post, then writing it or researching becomes so much more easier, which automatically saves a lot of time. Do not write while you are researching. Yes, sometimes it will be needed, I know, but try to do the most of it before you start writing, because that will not only help you write fast but will also help you avoid plagiarism and all the unnecessary mistakes that you might make when you are referencing something, researching and writing at the same time. So what I do is I create an outline. I start by researching, then I create an outline, then depending on that outline I do my research again, and then I start writing. I've been doing this for months and this is what has given me good results, and I have noticed that it has also helped me speed up my writing. And the last thing that I'd like to say is create an ideal surrounding. Now those of you who write know that writing is not something that you can do whenever you want. It is a creative process, and although content writing is not as creative as creative writing, which is writing maybe a fiction book, but still it needs a zone. You need to be in a zone to be able to write for long hours or write effectively. So for that you need an ideal surrounding. If you are, let's say, in a crowded space, or if you are in a space where you are getting disturbed again and again, that will really hamper your writing, that will slow you down. And let's say you are focused and you are writing something, and if you are getting disturbed again and again, you will forget what you were writing about and the entire process will get hampered. So finding a proper space is extremely important. If you have your own room, then great. Tell people that you will be working or you will be writing for these hours, and ask them not to disturb you during this time unless something is very urgent. And create a space where you don't feel disturbed. Maybe put your phone on silent mode and keep all the things that you will need while writing on the table, and be prepared with everything so that all the disturbances are minimum or there's no disturbance at all. I also suggest that set up a proper workspace so that your brain understands that okay, I'm sitting at the table, so now it's time to write. That's a great way to speed up things, because if you shift your workplace from bed to sofa to table, your mind might get confused and it might not be able to produce the best work. But when you have a designated space, that can really help. And one more thing is, sometimes working from the same space can also become monotonous. So in these cases you can go out to maybe a co-working space or to a cafe and try working from there. Do it maybe twice a month or once a week, whatever suits you, and that might really help you become more productive and write fast. So these are all the things that have helped me write fast, so I wanted to share them with you so that you can also write faster. If this video helped you, do let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, and if you think anybody can benefit from this, don't forget to share it with them also. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.